just because you got money don't mean you got swag to get women. Straight up. I'm just saying. This shit should let you know. A lot of these niggas with money, they don't even be having the courage to holler at a woman. They got to send somebody to go talk to her. You know, they don't know how to court her. They don't know how to do anything that they supposed to do if they trying to get her because they so focused on their craft. You hear me? And I think, you know, that's why a lot of these dudes pick the girls out of the strip club because they really don't got to holler at her. You know, you go in the strip club, you go in there and throw some money, you go and grab something. Bam, I got something. You know, she gonna come with you. And a lot of the women in the strip club is attracted to the guys that are in there throwing the most money, right? And these guys end up wifing them. They want to be in a relationship with them and they want to control them. And then they want to tell them what they shouldn't do at the strip club. And, you know, they just get out of pocket. I don't know exactly what led him to, you know, allegedly put his hands on her. But them people looking for him. You know, I don't know if he turned himself in yet, but they looking for him. And this right here is a pattern for him because we seen on video before when he walked his girlfriend or his baby mom outside of an event and he had her by the neck. Like, you know, he had her by the neck. Like, come on. You don't know out of here. What? But come on, man. This lets you know, though, man, that paper don't give a nigga that swag to be able to know how to talk. You know, a lot of these dudes be buying the women, but they really don't got the swag. They so stuck into their craft that they can't manage the craft and the woman. And they want to control the woman, but still focus on their craft. And that shit don't go hand in hand. You know, their emotions be all up and down. They be happy one minute, mean the next. And Tank allegedly went too far, you know? But let's check it out, see what they say, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Appreciate y'all.
Right now at 5, a boxing superstar at the center of a multi-agency manhunt. World lightweight champion Gervonte Tank Davis is wanted on multiple charges, accused of domestic violence in Miami Gardens. And this is not his first run-in with the law. Good evening, I'm Lauren Pastrana.
And I'm Jim Berry. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. CBS News Miami's Chelsea Jones is your reporter live in Miami Gardens with the allegations against Davis. Chelsea.
And guys, this happened back in October, according to Miami Gardens Police Department. The ex-girlfriend told officers that Gervonte showed up to her job, which is a gentleman's club in town, and he put his hands on her. And police say that they have surveillance video that corroborates those claims.
Gervonte Tank Davis.
Most people know him as a world champion boxer, but now there's a warrant out for his arrest.
On the following charges: battery, false imprisonment, and attempted kidnapping.
The victim told Miami Gardens police Davis showed up to her job at a Miami Gardens gentlemen's club on October 27th.
The victim reported that Mr. Davis grabbed her by her back of her head, pulling her by her hair with one hand and by her throat with the other.
Police say he then forced her down the steps into a parking garage. That's where the victim says Tank let her go and she ran away. She reported it 2 days later.
She has known Mr. Davis since 2022, and they were previously involved in an intimate relationship for approximately 5 months, which ended about a month prior to the incident.
Both fighters knockout artists, both of them undefeated.
In July 2025, 3 months before this alleged incident, the boxer was arrested on a battery charge, accused of assaulting the mother of his children on Father's Day. This is video of him not speaking to cameras when he was released from TGK. The charges were dropped. In In 2023, he was charged with battery, accused of slapping a woman. Florida prosecutors dropped that charge after the victim said she did not wish to proceed. In 2020, he turned himself in after this video that appears to show him grabbing the mother of his child out of her seat at a charity boxing game.
I want to say I'm a boxer, puncher. I'm definitely explosive.
The United States Marshals Fugitive Task Force is looking for him. The Baltimore Banner reports that Davis told Inside Boxing Live that he had plans to hang up his gloves at the end of last year because he has 2 daughters that he wanted to be softer and more humble for. We have reached out to his attorneys and they have declined to comment. Live in Miami Gardens, I'm Chelsea Jones, CBS News, Miami.
Hey, listen, man. Tank gotta relax, man. He gotta relax. He gotta relax. I don't think he gonna keep getting the charges dismissed over and over and over. You know, he gotta relax because them prosecutors gonna want something out of this shit, and they got surveillance. You know, we going to the gentleman club, and you know you want to grab her up out of. You know, he's like, you want to be so aggressive with the bras. Like, if they don't want you, go get another one. You got all the money. How are these guys so emotional over one broad and they got all the money? It's why I say, just because they got the money don't mean they got the swag. Straight up. Just because they got the money don't mean they got the swag. They keep dropping the charges. That's why he do it. Appreciate that. And I guess that's why he keep thinking that he can go in public places and, you know, be aggressive with these women like that. But it's going to be that time that they not going to drop it. It's going to be that time where he going to have to answer. You know what I mean? It's like, there's so many women in the world. If she don't want you, my man, and you got all the paper, go get something else. Go get something else, bro. It's okay. These dudes be having all the money. They can go like they going shopping for cars if they want to, but the swag ain't there. So they really don't have the confidence. You know, I think a lot of these dudes don't have the confidence. I think a lot of people that are successful in certain things, they don't have the confidence to go outside and really be like a human should be. Yeah, I'm gonna holler at her. Hey, what's going on, baby? How you doing? They don't have the confidence. They just got the money. They so focused on the craft, but they really ain't got no damn confidence. And for him to keep chasing the broad in the strip club, what you think she doing at the strip club though? Like, come on, man. They go in the back room. She might not go all the way, but they go in the back room at the strip club. You know what I'm saying? My man might want to take his pants and pull it down, all the way down damn near to his knees, so his boxers is loose, and then get her to ride. And, you know, he doing some freaky shit. And she go home to you at night and be like, man, I had a good night. My man in the back then gave her a couple hours. He done pulled this shit all the way down to his knees, right? Got this shit down to his knees, his boxers, so he can be able to rub his Peter Pecker on her, right? And you at home at night, sitting there holding her hand to my how was work, baby. Did you have a good time? Damn right she had a good time. She was getting dick rubbed all over all night. What you think she was doing? She had a fucking ball. And by the time she get home to you, she really don't even want to do nothing because she's exhausted. Hey, man. You got to pick a better, man. Come on, man. You got the money. I just don't understand how can you have the money and you pick the same girls that all the dudes is picking in the industry, or you picking them at the strip club? Damn, y'all don't never want to go to Walmart and crack on something? Y'all don't want to go to Target and crack on something? Y'all don't want to go to the store anywhere and crack on something? Y'all gotta go to the strip club and y'all gotta get all the same bras that everybody else is getting? That shit right there, I thought that was played out by now. Straight up. I'm just keeping it a buck. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was played out like, yo, you know, at the strip club, right? They all going ham. They grabbing her. They doing all this. And then if you got a certain broad and you a celebrity and they know your broad work at this strip club, listen, I'm just keeping it a buck. I know if I was a celebrity, right? And I was single, and I know your girl work at the strip club, I'm going to that strip club personally just because your girl worked there. Facts. Just because your girl worked there, I'm going to the strip club just so I can have a fun with her. I want to have a ball with her just because it's your girl. So I don't understand why these dudes keep picking these girls and being aggressive. All right, if you want to play with her, go ahead and play with her. Have a ball with her, hang out with her, you know, treat her nice, all good. But you expecting her to be a certain way, she got to be in a strip club like this. She ain't going to make no money. She got to go bust it open. She got to grab ass, shake it. She got to do all the nasty shit to get the paper. And I think some of these guys be trying to change these women. You can't change somebody. You know what I'm saying? They are who they are. Appreciate that. She smelled like another man beef stick. All over her. You hear me? All over her. I'm telling you. You take a joint in the back. I ain't gonna cap. You take a joint in the back. You try to pull your jeans all the way down to your knees. You keep your boxers on. You want to feel this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You want to take your jeans and pull them all the way down. Yo, hold on. I got you. Hold on. If you go in the back room with something, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Get this motherfucker down. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm ready. Come on. I'm ready. Woo! You got to do that in the back. So, you know what I'm saying? And there's some niggas, they might see if they can slip the boxers down too. You think I pull these down too? You don't mind, do you? You know what I'm saying? They might go ham. And these niggas be really like in love with the bras. Like, that shit's wild. That shit wild as hell. I would think like you can't get nothing else. Man, it's some nice women that like to go to Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Some nice women that like to go to Target. You know what I mean? Shit. There's some nice women that's in the mall. But damn, they really like, and I think it's because, you know, the women in the strip club are driven by the money, just being real. So they feel like, all right, I could do what I want with her because I got the money. You might well go get you a porn star. You might well just go ahead and say, all right, I'm going to get me a porn star. Fuck it. The porn star going to do what you want. You know she get tested. But I guess they thinking, oh, she just a stripper. She not letting nobody poke her. Shit. The right person, she might be attracted to the person. She might be really attracted to him. I ain't going to say that all strippers is just letting everybody nail them to the cross. But I'm saying it's some of them that they might be even attracted to a person. The person got some paper. And they might just be like, they turned on. They might want to go. These niggas be really like going crazy for these joints. Like, they gotta relax on that shit. Real shit though. Tank and Deontay Wilder trying to wipe these hoes. That's the crazy shit, though. These niggas got all this bread. They got all this bread. They don't want a nice woman. They want something that's out there that's telling you. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to keep it a buck. You know, I ain't got nothing against the strippers because, yeah, I love them strippers. Yeah, I love them strippers. But the strippers will tell you, I ain't going to do this and I ain't going to do that and I'm not with this and I ain't with that, right? I don't do this at work. But for the right person, they might be attracted to that person. You know what I'm saying? It can happen. So you can't make a better decision and you got the bag? Come on, man. That shit's out of pocket. Yeah, that shit's out of pocket, man. You know? And then they want to change her life. You know, you ain't gonna never get nobody like me. Shit. You know what she thinking? Shit, I met you in the strip club. I could meet another nigga in the strip club. Didn't I get you out the club? Now I can get another nigga in the club too, nigga. So nigga gotta understand that shit. You know, but him keep putting his hands on these bras, he not going to learn until he locked up behind it. And that's what it looked like. You know, because they done named 3 other instances. He's not going to learn until he locked up. And it just lets you know how emotional and tender these dudes be for these strippers and these bras that be for everybody. But I do feel like, you know, you have to learn how not to be so tender for women. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn that. I do feel like, and I feel like people like Tank and, you know, Deontay Wilder, I feel like Wilder wasn't getting no women before he had money. Straight up. Tank, young bull coming into the sport, get rich, he wasn't probably getting no women either. You know, young bull wasn't getting no money, dirty little nigga, and then you get some money. So it take the experience, and it's crazy having to learn at that level because you gonna get it the worst. You gonna meet the worst of the worst, and it's gonna be, you know, your emotions is involved, and yeah, so that's what we seeing with these dudes. They just learning with the money, and they gonna learn harder because now you gotta learn with the vultures. You gotta learn with the ones that's straight for the bag. Because I'm sure Tank was giving her the bag. I can bet that. He was giving her the bag, but she wanted her own bag. Because, you know, a nigga with the bag gonna bird feed you. All right, I got something for you right now. Nah, now you ain't getting no money. And her working at the strip club, she used to getting that money fast. So I'm sure she wasn't trying to wait on this nigga. She like, man, I want my own money. I'm gonna get my own bag, nigga. Shit. I ain't waiting on you. Yeah. And he probably seen some numbers in the phone. You know, some text messages. Yeah. Shit get crazy. Some DMs. You know? Some DMs. Shit get crazy. Next thing you know, he emotional about it. But to go to the club and go grab her out the club just to take her downstairs to release her to catch a charge is wild. He should never even went, man. He should never even went. You know, she should have, listen, you just let her go ahead and go. Get you another one, man. You got to hit that Nino Brown shit. I'm going to cancel this one. I'll buy me another one. Yeah. But it lets you know, though, just because these niggas got paper don't mean they got swag and that they, you know, really get women. They just got money. I honestly, just being honest, I think it's harder for, you know, some of these guys, well, most of them, to find a woman that's going to be solid, because you got so many women that's going to be attracted to you for the money. So I think it's going to be kind of hard for you to really find a solid one. Straight up. Yeah. I think it's hard for them. I think it's hard for the niggas with the money. You know, when you got money, all the women want money. So when you picking the ones that are preying on you, I think it's hard. You know, you don't know how to choose. You picking the ones, they all preying on you. So I really think it's hard. Yeah, because they don't know how to go at them. They scared to talk to them. So I think it is kind of hard. Tank like 5'3". He a tiny dude. Little man complex. And you know they'll grab a woman up quick. Yeah, they grab the women up quick. So yeah, I mean, it could be though. Yeah, it could be. Like what's Deontay Wilder? You can tell he wasn't getting no women. You know what I mean? He wiped the joint. And a lot of these dudes be corny. Straight up. They be corny. Yeah. They be corny. You know, it's a lot of these dudes in the world, you know, and women be falling for them. They be corny. They ain't got no swag. None. Swag is zero. Straight up. Yeah. Just keeping it a buck. Zero. You got no swag. You know, shit. It gotta just be in you though. You know what I mean? You gotta have that confidence about yourself. If you got confidence about yourself and you got some paper, I feel like you gonna handle it different. You gonna move different. But I think a lot of these people that be in the industry, they don't really got no confidence. So they go for the same women that these other brothers be going for in the strip club, the ones that done dealt with these other niggas in the industry, because they looking at them from being around these rooms that they in. So it's like, okay, yeah, I seen her over here. You know, I'm paying attention to her from this, and now, boom. You know what I'm saying? So it could be like that. Just being real. You know, it's like a lot of, you know, jokers that got money, they just scared. Man, I don't want to say nothing to her. Nigga, go ahead and holler at her, man. Be something in the Walmart, nigga. Be something out there at the mall. You know? And you know what? Another thing is, these guys with money, they be scared of rejection. They be scared of rejection. They don't want to get rejected knowing they got all this paper and the girl going to tell them no. Because, you know, you got some women that you might crack on them and they like, nah, I ain't into you. But you got to shoot your shot and get them no's to reach that yes. You know, I really feel you can't be scared to shoot your shot. Some jokers be scared as hell to get a no. Yeah, you ain't gonna, every woman not gonna be attracted to you, no matter if you got the money or not. So you gotta shoot your shot to get the motherfucking yes. You know what I'm saying? I see that. I mean, smash that like button and hit that subscribe button, man.